morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, and it is exercise day. It's also, I have to give a very happy birthday wish to my beautiful wife, Shelly. It is her birthday today, and she is my #1 fan. She watches all of these videos, so happy birthday, hon. I love you. And anyone who knows her, send out a birthday wish. She just serves everybody, helps everyone around her, so she deserves a special day today. All right, so what I wanted to show today, as far as for foam rollers and helping, is just anything in the upper leg, all right? So mainly what I think I've been seeing patients come in with, well, this is just part of, I think, as we say, this is part of getting older. And since this is Live to 121, and we're helping people live happier, fuller, better lives every single day, we want to make sure that those hamstrings are staying intact. It seems like the weekend warrior syndrome kicks in. I have suffered from this myself, but whether it be a hamstring tear, IT band problems, quad problems if you are a frequent runner and having problems into the quad, and then also if there's any groin problems, or we will talk about at the very end that a lot of times hamstring problems mean a stability or tightness on the sides, okay? So essentially what you're gonna do, I'll use it with this again. Anytime we're working muscles and we're using the Live to 121 vibrating foam roller, whether it be the black dot, the one that digs a little bit more, or the green wave, I've got a green wave in here. Both the green wave and the black dot come with the carrying bag. When I'm doing my rolling, I actually prefer to even leave it in the bag, because then if it's down on a harder surface, it doesn't shake away, because if you see, so that's as high as it can go, and if you put it down, see, it just kind of wiggles all over the place, and it's kind of hard to stay still. So that's basically, there it's running all over, okay? So that's what will happen, which is fine, because once you put weight on it, it's fine there, but if you're trying to work around on the ground, whereas if you leave it in the bag, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can use the handles, and it may wiggle a little bit, but it pretty much stays right there. See, I don't even have any weight on there. So I like still leaving that on that. Now what I will do, there's a few different options. I'll start with the hamstring, okay? We're gonna pretend like it's vibrating so that, anyway, we don't have to worry about the vibration and it shaking away from us right now. But essentially, you wanna start, usually you wanna start low or away from the rest of your body and kind of roll up towards the hip, or as we say, towards the heart. That helps push lymphatic swelling, break up that scar tissue. That helps push up into the system and work it out if there's any adhesions or things that we need to break up. So what I like doing is I like working the hamstring first. Oftentimes I'll even work it from the calf. If you check out a video, I can't remember how long ago I did it, but vibrate foam roll the entire body. I show all of this, but oftentimes I will focus on just this upper leg. You want to hit the hamstring, okay? So you roll from distal to proximal, from far away to closer. Make sure you roll all the way up until you get up into the buttock area, just right underneath the hip right there, okay? And what I'll oftentimes do is, so say you get to a sore spot, so you're rolling and say right there you go, oh yeah, that's probably where I'd done a little bit of damage. That's where you want to just go back and forth and really dig into that area and spend some time with the vibration. That's what's nice about having the vibrating foam roller, is you can't even just set it down on that and let it vibrate, okay? So I usually go from the hamstring, and I'll roll 2 or 3 times from distal to proximal, and I'll roll all the way up until I hit the buttock area, and I'll hold any sore spots, and I'll roll that 3 times, okay? Then I roll on to my side and I hit the IT band. Now the IT band, when you roll that, there's a few things you just want to make sure that you stay off the joints. So I'll lift up and keep one leg back, or some people will like to bring that leg up. This one can be a little sore, but if you use the vibration, that helps cut down on the soreness. So if you like rolling out your IT bands, I promise, try the Live to 121 Vibrating Foam Roller. You'll love it. But you want to roll, and one thing you want to do is, let's see if I stay in the camera, as you come up towards the top, you just want to make sure that you stay off of the greater trochanter, this bone. Do not roll over the bone, or you can give yourself bursitis. We don't want a bursitis. So as you roll up the side of your IT band, come all the way up. Don't hit the bursa. What I will usually do as I get towards that bursa is I like to roll forward. So notice how you kind of almost roll onto your stomach, and you want to hit that fleshy part of the hip just about what we call 1 body inch up, 1 body inch forward, 1 body inch up, and focus onto that TFL and kind of dig into that. That will actually help to release the IT band as well. And I will repeat that 3 times, okay? Then I will go into my quad. Again, quad's pretty easy. I'll shift to the opposite leg. We come here, go just above the knee where it's the fleshiest part, and you want to roll. And again, if you feel any sore spots, focus on that. Go back and forth, okay? And roll all the way up until you hit either that TFL or even into, you'll hit the bottom part of the iliopsoas, okay? So that's that front part of the hip. Come all the way up, just stay off of the bony areas. Last but not least, and the hardest one, depending on your flexibility, this one's kind of tough for me, but this one is this inner part of the leg, those abductors. This works really well, okay? What you do is you kind of have to go into a split position. So I'm there kind of with one leg out, kind of in that frog leg. So frog leg position, okay? Put it on the knee, and then you're just gonna roll into the split. Can you kind of see that? Roll into the split. Obviously don't get too high up into the groin, right? But you wanna go up into the groin as far as you comfortably can. Now the Live to 121 Vibrating Foam Roller, we designed it a little small so that it can fit into the bag. That one, you just want to put as much pressure as you can comfortably, but roll all the way up. And you want to make sure that, again, if you hit any sore spots, that you kind of focus on that and hit that 3 times. If I'm really sore in the lower leg, I will repeat that process 2 or 3 times. So I'll roll each part, the 4 sides of the leg, all 2 or 3 times. So I'll do the full top to bottom 3 times and times that by 2 or 3. Okay. The last thing that I wanted to talk about is it's nice to focus on that IT, that outer and the inner, the abductors and adductors, because what they found is oftentimes hamstring problems, if you're pulling your hamstring frequently, that can be because of instability or weakness of the abductors and adductors. The other thing that you can do to strengthen that, and this isn't this video, but you can take a ball, put it between your legs, okay, and do just contractions. So say this is the ball, and you just contract, 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 squeeze, pulse, 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 pulse. That helps strengthen these adductors. And then put it against a wall and push out. That will help strengthen those as well while you're trying to create flexibility, okay? I have unfortunately torn my hamstring way too many times. Usually it's because, number 1, I haven't warmed up properly, okay? And number 2, it's because those are weakened on the abductors and adductors, okay? And so make sure that you focus on those properly, on the abductors and adductors. Let's see what we got. Okay, all right, so I'm reading my messages here, and I have a lot of friends. I serve my mission in Brazil, so the last thing I will do is, Irmã Lucy, esse mensagem é para você. Eu preciso traduzir esses em português, mas não tem tempo, e a maioria das pessoas que eu estou ajudando aqui, eles falam inglês. Então, se você precisa ajuda com essas coisas, me liga. Eu falo para você, solamente para você. Okay, so that was my message to Lucy. Lucy, Ci amo, abraço. So that's to my all my Brazilians. They're always, all my Brazilian friends are like, you got to do these in Portuguese. And so I just said, most of the people that I'm helping here, they speak English. And so if they need help, I will do those messages individually in English. Anyway, happy birthday to my beautiful wife, Shelly. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Go to live to121.com if you're interested in the Live to 121 Vibrating Foam Roller. We are still doing our special. If you type in 2020, you get 20% off in 2020. We'll do those. We're kind of trying to help out those who are stuck at home still with this COVID-19 stuff that's going on. And go try it out. I promise you won't be disappointed. Everyone who's grabbing them is just raving about them. So anyway, have a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll see everybody later. See ya.